ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। श्रीशैलेशित्यादि प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। हरितार्णवसञ्जातं श्रीरङ्गार्यगुरोसुदं वेङ्कटारसशिष्यं फणीन्द्रं शेषार्यं भजे। आत्रेयान्वयसञ्जातं रङ्गाचार्यगुरोसुदं रघुनाथार्य सचिष्यं कोदण्डराममाश्रये। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं गोष्पदीकृतवारासिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामालारत्नं वन्दे नरात्मजं। वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीद् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं प्रोक्तं महापातकनाशनम् आपदामपवर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। धर्मात्मा सत्यसन्धश्च रामो दाशरथिर्यदि पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः सरेदं जहिरावणिम्। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। A warm welcome to the Astikas who are present in Zoom, offering Swarupa and Rupa Dasohams to everyone. Let us have a recap of the last session and we then move to the today's session. Last session, we have covered the meaning and definition of Vedam, and we thought of covering the Vedangas in today's session. And also we learned 1 to 10 slokas in Santai manner. Okay. Vedam is a word or a shabdam that is derived from the Sanskrit root word vid, V-I-D. Vid means knowledge or to know. Okay. And even there is a definition for this. Pratyakshena anumityava yastu upayo na buddhyate etam vidanti vedena tasmat vedasya vedada. So whatever the knowledge that we can't attain either by pratyaksham or anumanam, that knowledge can be attained by Vedam. Right? And we also covered what is pratyaksham and what is anumanam and what is sabdam. So when I say pramanam, that means it should give the actual knowledge of an object or a thing, whatever it is. When I say an object or thing in Vedanta Paribhasha, it does not restrict only to the non-living objects. It can be a living object also, right? And there are some limitations with respect to pratyaksham and anumanam. So when we try to gain the actual knowledge of an object, it can be a living being or non-living being. The sensory organs plays a vital role here. So what we are saying it as pratyaksham. And still it has some limitations. So why we are discussing all these references like the pramanams means there are some limitations with respect to pratyaksham and also anumanam. For example, we are seeing an object and we are concluding with the knowledge what we obtain from the sensory organs. What is this? What is this? You can unmute and speak, I believe.
Sitafal and Mosambi.
Mosambi, right? Sitaphalam, right? Idi Battai. ఎలా చెప్తున్నాం మనం కంటితో చూసి చెప్తున్నాం ప్రత్యక్షం తో please be in mute those who are not speaking. Okay, for example, I am sitting in a room I'm in first floor. So I want to know what is happening at ground floor. My eyesight is not having that much power. It has a limitation. Even though we all see one object, okay, we get different knowledge about some of the objects. That's the reason Pratyaksha is not considered as the actual pramanam. For example, I have a disease with respect to the eye. Okay, so the sitafal is in which color? Green. I am saying it is in yellow. I have some problem in my eyesight. Okay, I have some problem. I am saying this is yellow. And I am picking a conch senku in my hand. I am saying this is green. This is green. So I am getting the knowledge of the object which is not actual. Right? So that's the reason, even though with respect to the Pratyaksham, there are some limitations to obtain some knowledge. And the other thing is Anumana, inference. So we discussed some of the examples of inference also, Anumana Pramana. What we discussed, we are sitting in a place and we observed a smoke over there and we are telling that there is a fire. Because with the relation between the Karyam and Karanam, Karya Karana Sambandham Valla పొగ చూసి నిప్పు ఉంది అనుకుంటున్నా. Okay, there is a relation between the smoke and fire. By knowing that relation, the karanam is fire. Karanam means root cause, and the karyam, the action, is smoke. So I have not seen the fire. By sitting here, I just saw smoke and I am saying, Vidashri, there is fire. And this is also not the actual pramanam to get the knowledge of an object. Why? Most of you might experience the winters, right? Sometimes, even by seeing the fog also, we may get confused and we may tend to say that it's a smoke and there is a fire. But if it is a fog over there, do you really think there is a fire over there? No, right? That's the reason Anumanam is also not the exact pramanam to get the knowledge of an object. Here, we are discussing with respect to the knowledge of the Bhagavan and also the lokas, how they emerge, how they are being protected, and after the pralayam, where it goes. So all this kind of knowledge we cannot obtain either by Pratyaksham or by Anumanam. The only source remained is Sabdam. So what do we mean by Sabdam? Vedam. Vedam. So the definition goes like this. Pratyakshena anumityava yastu upaya na buddhyate. Whatever the knowledge that you are unable to gain with the help of Pratyaksham or Anumanam, that knowledge you can gain with the help of Vedam. Right? So that's the meaning of it. And we also discussed it has two parts, broadly classified, Purva Bhagam and Uttara Bhagam. So Purva Bhagam speaks about the things that has to perform and the way they have to be performed, the rituals, right? And the Uttara Bhagam deals with knowledge. Purva Bhagam is also referred as Karma Kandam, and Uttara Bhagam Jnana Kandam. Very good. And later we covered the first 10 slokas of Sankshepa Ramayana. So Dasan is requesting Srimati Madhavi Garu to recite the first 5 slokas.
Harihi Om. Tapaswadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidambaram Naradam paripapracha Valmikir Munipungavam.
Right here, we practice in such a way We know that this is in Anushtup Chandas. We
Yeah.
take a break after every 8 letters. Like tapasvadhyaya niratam break. Tapasvi vagvidam varam naradam paripapracha valmikir munipungavam. Please repeat.
Yeah. तपस्वाध्याय निरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिप्रप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्
Paripapracha.
परिप्रप्रच्छ
Paripapracha. Paripapracha.
प्रच्छ
Yeah.
कोन्वस्मिन् सम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः
Here, little concentration is needed here. When you say Kaschaika Pridarshanaha, that pri should be told in such a way. Kaschaika Priyadarshanaha. This is Dvikam, so little stress is needed. Kaschaika Priyadarshanaha.
कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः
Perfect.
आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् को अनसूयकः
You should combine this. Dyutiman Konasuyakaha.
द्युतिमान् कोन అది రావట్లే కో
అదేంటంటే అకార శ్లేషకు ముందున్న అక్షరాన్ని కొంచెం లాక్ చేయాలి. ద్యుతిమాన్ కోనసూయకః కోనసూయకః.
द्युतिमान् कोनसूयकः
Correct.
कस्य बिभ्यति देवश्च
దేవాశ్చ
जात भि कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च
The first letter is kasya bibhyati devascha.
कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे श्रुत्वा चैतत्त्रिलोकम्
Etadichhamyaham.
ఏంటండి ఓ సారీ ఏతత్ ఇచ్చామ్యహం
Combine
శ్రోతుం
that word. Etat plus ichamyam. Etadi. Etadichhamyaham srotum.
ఏతదిచ్చామ్యహం శ్రోతుం పరం కౌతూహలం हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोऽसि ज्ञातुम् एवं विधं नरम्
ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम्.
ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम्
ज्ञातुं प्लस एवं ज्ञातुमेवं.
ज्ञातुम्
ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम्.
ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम्
अनेक मंगलशासनास.
श्रुत्वा चैतत्त्रिलोकज्ञो वाल्मीकिर्नारदो वचः श्रूयताम् इति चामन्त्र्य प्राहृष्टो वाक्यम् अब्रवीत्
You have some different text, I believe. So here we are combined the letters in such a way it should fit in Anushtup. Sruyatamiti chamantriya prahrushto vakyam abravit. Whenever there is a
वाक्यम्
rakaramanta.
अब्रवीत्
Vakyam abravit. Now 7 to 10, Sriman Venkatesh will recite many Mangala Shasnam to Madhavi Garu. Venkatesh ji, 7.
Yes, Guruji. Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Bahavodulabhachaiva Yetvaya Kirtita Gunaha
Gunaha.
Gunaha Mune Vakshamyaham Buddhva Tejukta Shruyatam Naraha
ఇక్కడ మీరు క్లబ్ చేయాలి. తైర్యుక్త శ్రూయతాం నరః.
Tejukta Shruyatam Naraha
తైర్యుక్త అలక గ్యాప్ ఇవ్వకుండా వెంటనే శ్రు తీసుకోవాలి, స్ట్రెస్ గా తీసుకోవాలి. అండ్ మునే వక్షాం దగ్గర బుద్ధ్వా ఉత్తుధా ఉంది. దట్ షుడ్ బి రిసైడ్ ఇన్ స్ట్రెస్ వే. మునే వక్ష్యామ్యహం బుద్ధ్వా.
Mune Vakshamyaham Buddhva
కంబైన్ ఇట్. మునే వక్ష్యామ్యహం బుద్ధ్వా.
Mune Vakshamyaham Buddhva
You need to practice more. Tairyukta sruyatam naraha.
तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतां नरः
Tairyukta sruyatam naraha.
तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतां नरः
After the KTA, Tairyukta, you join that Sruyatam naraha immediately in a stress way. So there shouldn't be any lag after the Tairyukta. Tairyukta Sruyatam, you are telling in that way. But the proper way is Tairyukta Sruyatam naraha.
तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतां नरः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवो रामो
Stress is needed, Venkatesh Garu. Ikshvaku Vamsa Prabhavo Vamsa Prabhavo.
इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवो रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः
Yes. Ramo Nama Janaisrutaha
रा
Janaisrutaha.
रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः
Hmm.
नियतात्मा महावीर्यो द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी
Niyatatma Mahaviryo Dhyutiman Dhrutiman
धृतिमान्
Vasi. Dhrutiman Vasi.
धृतिमान् वशी
Yes. Next, ninth.
बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कंबुग्रीवो महाहनुः
Perfect.
महोरस्को महेश्वासो गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहु सुशिरः सुललाटस्सु विक्रमः
There are two mistakes we need to correct. The second part of the first line. Gudha Jatrurarindamaha. Not
गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
Gudha. Gudha.
ओके गूढजत्रुरिरन्दमः
Arindama, Gudha Jatruhu plus Arindamaha is equal to Gudha Jatrurarindamaha.
गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः
And the fourth part of the stanza, Sulala Dassuvikramaha.
सुललाटस्सु विक्रमः
Aneka Mangala Shasnams. So devotees, kindly start practicing all the slokas. Okay, and don't hesitate to recite during the session because we all are in the learning stage, right? No worries, even if you pronounce in a wrong way, we will correct. There is a chance, there is scope to correct it. If you practice by listening to YouTube, there is no one to correct you, right? If you recite here, we can correct ourselves. Okay, now welcome to today's session. Shri Raghunandana Parabrahmane Namaha. The fourth session with the Mangala Sasnams of Bhagavad Bhagavata Acharyas, Bhagavad Ramanujacharya, Sri Sri Tidandi Patajiya Swami Varu, Sri Sri Tidandi Chinajiya Swami Varu. Kritanyata Vishkarana, gratitude to the walking Ramayana, Paramabadavasa, Ramayana Rahasyagnam, Ramyavakya Visaradam, Ananta Guna Sankhatam, Appalarya Mahaμπhaje, Sriman Ubhay Vedanta Appalacharya Swami, may prostrations to him. And our dasohams to the great saints, acharyas and learned scholars who contributed in spreading the Itihasa Sreshtham, that is Srimad Ramayanam, in various parts of the universe. Today's learning aspects would be, yes, we covered the review of previous session, that is done. And Vidyasthanas. Vidyasthanas, today we are going to cover Vedas, Vedangas, and Upangas. And later 11 to 12, Sloka Samhita. Okay. So we have already discussed in the previous session saying Indian knowledge system is classified into 14 Vidyasthanas. Some may say 18, including of Ayurvedam, Dhanurvedam, and so on. But the widely known slokam is 14 Vidyasthanas. That is called Chaturdasa Vidyasthanas. Chaturdasa refers to 14, right? The Pramana slokam goes like this. Angani Vedas Chatvaraha. Can anyone repeat with me? Can anyone repeat with me? Can anyone please unmute?
I can do it.
Yeah. Angani Vedas Chatvaraha.
Angani Vedas Chatvaraha.
Mimamsa Nyaya Vistaraha.
Mimamsa Nyaya Vistaraha.
Puranam Dharma Sastrancha.
पुराणं धर्मशास्त्रं च
विद्याह्येताः चतुर्दश.
विद्याह्येताः चतुर्दश.
Yes. So the slokam explains there are 14 Vidyasthanas. Those are 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, and 4 Upangas. The 4 Vedas, Rigvedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, Atharva Vedam, or Atharvana Vedam. Now we deal with Vedangas. It's a basic knowledge about our the knowledge system. I'm not going much deep into that because we must have some knowledge about our knowledge system, that Indian knowledge system, whatever we are calling as Chaturdasha Vidyas. So it gives a brief information. That's the reason we are providing the notes also. But there are 6 Vedangas: Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Kalpam. When I say Shiksha, it is the knowledge of pronunciation. So this is mentioned first because the pronunciation is very much important in Vedam. Right? When we are uttering the Veda Rasi, the Veda Vakyas, pronunciation is must. It even applies to slokas also. But there is a slight difference between slokas and mantras. Mantras having swaras. Let me give you some example of this. Madhavar, could you please, are you able to see this word pad?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is Narayana Upanishad and this is Mantra Bhagam. When you observe here, you can see some lines upon this Sru and one line under this Ye, under Na, Ra, Ya. Right? So there, the Mantra Bhagam consists of Anudata, Udata, Swarita, Dirgha Swarita, Bindu, Visarga. So all these components of part of the Veda mantras. Right? So when I say Anudata, there is no line either underneath or upon. When I say Udatta, so under a letter there will be a line. When I say Swaritam, upon the letter, the Swaritam will be there. This means that this shows how to pronounce this mantra. See, Atha Purusho Havai Narayano Kamayata Prajaha. Till this part, you see there are no lines even under, even upon, right? So there is no swaram for this. There is no another. There is no udattam or swaritam. How to pronounce it? Atha purusho havai narayano kamayatah praja. Yatah praja. When you say the yata and then followed by pra and ja, there should be some refa should be pronounced. Yatah praja, prajaha, visarga. Sru, there is a line upon Sru. This is called Swaritam. This should be uttered little upper way. And Ye should be in down way. Praja Sruje Heti Narayanat Prano Jayate Manas Sarvendriyani Cha Kham Vayurjyotirapah Pruthivi Viswasya Dharini. So when I pronounce this one, Pruthivi Viswasya, that Swa is there, na? There is a line upon Swa. It is called Swaritam. And there is Udattam under Dha. Dharini, little low side. So the Mantra Bhagam consists of these Swaras. That's the reason you should learn this Mantra Bhagam Guru Mukhata without having pronunciation errors. Because if the Anudatta, Udattas are exchanged, the meaning of the mantra will give a wrong result. Narayanat Brahma Jayate Narayanat Rudro Jayate. Narayana Upanishad. So it goes like this. So these are called swaras. So this knowledge can be obtained from the Siksha Shastra. Right? And then Vyakarana, the knowledge about right and wrong words and their usage, including the science of linguistics. the grammar, we can say. And Chandas, the knowledge about the poetry. So when I say Anushtup Chandas, it consists 4 padas, and each pada 8 letters, 4 into 8, 32 letters. Like that, Trishtup, Jagati, Gayatri. Gayatri Chandas will have 24 letters. 3 padas, each padam 8 letters. 3 into 8, 24. Right? So this is called Chandas. And Niruktam, the meanings of the words. So when you would like to obtain the meaning of the Veda mantras, so you need the help of these Vedangas. So Niruktam deals with the meanings of such words in Vedic literature. Jyotisham, astronomy and astrology. Kalpam means the procedures to perform Vedic rituals and other aspects. So these are called Vedangas. There are 6. Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Kalpam. So even all these knowledge are given by Rishis only. Okay. So basic information about Vedangas. And coming to Upangas. Mimamsa, Nyaya, Dharmashastram, Purana. Okay. So in this Pramana Slokam, all these 14 are covered. Angani Vedaha, Chatvaraha. Right? 6 Vedangas, 4 Vedas, Mimamsa, Nyaya Shastram, Puranam, Dharmashastram. 4 plus 6 plus 4, 14. These are Upangas, Mimamsa, the science and art of interpretation to interpret Vedas. So there are 2 kinds of Mimamsa, Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa. Purva Mimamsa gives the knowledge and interpretation of the Purva Bhaga, that is Karma Kanda, whereas the Uttara Mimamsa gives the knowledge about the Upanishad Bhaga. Right? And Nyaya, the logical system for understanding Vedas. So there are some Nyayas like Kakakshinayam and Kaimutika Nyayam. There are some Nyayas in Vedangas. Dharma Shastram. It basically deals with the conduct and various dharmas. Like, if a person expired in a home, so how many days we must follow the Asocham? Okay. If a Asocham comes, when you are in Asocham, for example, in a family, a person, close relative, the immediate family member expired. So they have 11 days Asocham. In between, again, one more person, for example, if he expires. So how to follow the rituals, all these things will be there in Dharma Shastra. This is just an example only. There are many other things in Dharma Shastra. And Puranas. When I say Puranas, even Itihasas also comes under this. When I say Puranam, it means Puranam and Itihasam. Puranam and Itihasam. Even though the word Itihasam is not clearly mentioned in the slokas, even the Puranas is mentioned, it is understood that Puranas and Itihasam. This prakriya is called Upalakshana Prakriya. When I say Upalakshana, if I say one object, it is understood that the following also comes under this. ఇది చెప్తే మిగతావి చెప్పినట్టే అవుతుంది అని చెప్పే ప్రక్రియకు ఉపలక్షణము అని పేరు. పురాణం చెప్పామనుకోండి, ఇతిహాసం కూడా చెప్పినట్టే అవుతుంది. उपलक्षण प्रक्रिया తీసుకోవాలి. उपलक्षण की प्रक्रिया में यह माना जाता है. श्लोक में पुराण एक शब्द है, इतिहास नहीं है, व्यक्त रूप में नहीं है. फिर भी यह समझना है कि पुराण के साथ साथ इतिहास भी है. यह प्रक्रिया को उपलक्षण जानता है. डोर क्लोज शब्दाలు వస్తున్నాయి. So put together 4 Vedas and Vedangas and Upangas, all these 14 are Vidyasthanas. In order to get the proper knowledge of the Vedam, we need the help of Vedangas and Upangas. And especially Puranam and Itihasam both are very much important. Right? Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samukha Brahmayet. There is a verse. So in the next session, we are going to see what is the difference between Puranam and Itihasam. The definitions also, right? We are going to experience that knowledge during the next session. Now, let us begin our learning session of Sankshepa Ramayana Slokas from 11 to 20. Need at least 2 astikas to recite the slokas in Santai format. Who can decide?
Can I, Swami?
Yeah. Your
Okay.
good name, please, Pawan.
Pawan, yes.
Oh, and another
Uh,
duty?
I can do it, Andy.
Yeah. So
s-
we'll continue. When I utter the sloka part, first Sriman Pavan I will recite and then Srimati Madhavida. Right. This is the 11th sloka. Samaha plus sama vibhaktangaha, samasama vibhaktangaha. In another word, snigdha varnaha pratapavan, pina vaksha visalaksho lakshmivan subhalakshanaha. Okay. Now we start reciting. Samasama vibhaktangaha.
समसमविभक्ताङ्गः
No, vibhaktangaha.
विभक्ताङ्गः
Correct. Again, repeat. Samasama vibhaktangaha.
समसमविभक्ताङ्गः
Correct.
समस्तमविभक्ताङ्गः
Snigdha varnah pratapavan.
स्निग्धवर्णप्रतापवान्
When there is a visarga and after that there is a pa, the refa will comes place there. You must utter in such a way. Snigdha varnaf, VARNAF, PRATA, like that. Snigdha varnaf pratapavan.
स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान्
Snigdha.
ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧವರ್ಣಃ ಪ್ರತಾಪವಾನ್
ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು ನೀವು ಅದೇ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು
ಸರಿ ಸರ್
ಶಿಕ್ಷಾಶಾಸ್ತ್ರನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ದೊಡ್ಡವರೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪದವಿಭಜನ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧವರ್ಣ ಪ್ರತಾಪವಾನ್ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ರಿಸೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧವರ್ಣ ಪ್ರತಾಪವಾನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮಾಧವ
ಸರಿ ಸರ್
स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान्
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಪೀನವಕ್ಷ ವಿಶಾಲಾಕ್ಷೋ.
ಪೀನವಕ್ಷಾ ವಿಶಾಲಾಕ್ಷೋ
पीनवक्षा विशालाक्षो.
There is a slight difference between sa and sha. ಪವನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಅದು
ಹಾ
ನಾವು ಸಮುದ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಸಮುದ್ರ
ಹ್ಮ್
ಸಾಗರ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಂ, ಶಾರದ, ವಿಶಾಲಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆತರ ಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಿಷ್ಣು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಶು ಶ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶಾಲಾಕ್ಷೋ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರಿ ಸರ್ ಪೀನವಕ್ಷಾ ವಿಶಾಲಾಕ್ಷೋ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀವಾನ್ ಶುಭಲಕ್ಷಣ.
ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀವಾನ್ ಶುಭಲಕ್ಷಣಃ
लक्ष्मीवान् शुभलक्षणः.
Correct. Dasan will repeat the full slokam and then we'll go to 12th slokam. Samasama vibhaktangaha snigdhavarnah pratapavan peenavaksha visalaksho lakshmivan subhalakshanaha. The devotees who are in mute kindly practice along with Pavan Swami and also Madhaviji, right?
For the Pina Vaksho, it is saying, but we are saying Vaksha.
Peenavaksha. Peenavaksha
Yeah,
is correct.
but the
Peen-
print there says O, SHO.
Which print?
The English in the
The
in
English
the
version.
yeah.
Okay, we need to check that one. Peenavaksha Visalaksho is correct. Even in Devanagari it is Peenavaksha, in Kannada it is Peenavaksha, in Tamil it is Peenavaksha. Maybe in the compilation it might gone wrong. It should be considered as Peenavaksha. So we have an app called Stotra Nithi. In that you can download the Sankshepa Ramayana. Peenavaksha is the correct word.
Thank you.
And 12th. Dharmagnya Satya Sandhascha. I'll repeat the Padavibhajana. Dharmagnya plus Satya Sandhascha. When there is a Visarga and followed by Sa, the Visarga Sandhi happens. Dharmagnya Satya Sandhascha. Like that it will come. Prajanancha Hite Rataha. Yasasvi Jnana Sampannaha Suchirvasyaha plus Samadhiman is equal to Suchirvasya Samadhiman. Now let us repeat. Dharmagnya Satya Sandhascha.
धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च
धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च
प्रजानां च हिते रतः
प्रजानां च हिते रतः
प्रजानां च हिते रतः
there is no need to spell it as it's not required. Prajanam cha hite ratah.
Okay, प्रजानां
प्रजानां च
Not
हिते रतः
not
ना
Prajanam cha hite ratah.
ओके प्रजानां च हिते रतः
प्रजानां च हिते रतः
यशस्वी ज्ञान संपन्नः
यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः
ज्ञान not gnana
ज्ञा
jnana GNYA
यशस्
but in English when
यशस्वी
we write GNA
ज्ञानसम्पन्नः
only people write but the actual way that should be pronounced is jnana.
ज्ञान
Yes,
यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः
correct.
यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः
Suchirvasya samadhiman.
शुचिर्वर्ष्य समाधिमान्
शुचिर्वस्यः समाधिमान्
Correct. Dharmajnah satyasandhascha prajanam cha hite ratah yasasvi jnana sampannah suchirvasya samadhiman. 13th. Prajapati Samaha Sriman Prajapati Samasriman Dhata Ripu Nishudanaha Rakshita Jivalokasya Dharmasya Parirakshita Prajapati Samasriman
प्रजापति समश्रीमान्
ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ ಸಮಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್
ಪವನ್ ಅವರೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀ ನೀವು
ಹ,
ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ
ಶ್ರೀ
ಸಮಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್
प्रजापति समश्रीमान्
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಧಾತಾ ರಿಪುನಿಷೂದನಃ
धाता रिपुनिषूदनः
ಧಾತಾ ರಿಪುನಿಷೂದನಃ
ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಜೀವಲೋಕಸ್ಯ
रक्षिता जीवलोकस्य
ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಜೀವಲೋಕಸ್ಯ
ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಪರಿರಕ್ಷಿತಾ
धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता
ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಪರಿರಕ್ಷಿತಾ
ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಪಾಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ತರಹ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಿರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ
परिरक्षिता
ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಪರಿರಕ್ಷಿತಾ
धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता
ಯಪ್ಪ ಆ ತರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಪರಿರಕ್ಷಿತಾ
धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮೊದಲ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಾಗೆ ಶಾಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ರಿಪು
ಹ,
ನಿಷೂದನಃ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಶೂ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ರಿಪು ನಿಷೂದನಃ
धर्मस्य
ಮೊದಲನೇ ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಧಾತ ರಿಪು ನಿಷೂದನಃ ರೈಟ್
दाता रिपुनिषूदनः
ಅದು ಶೂ ಶಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ
ऋषि
ಈ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು
श्री
ಶಾರದಾ
ಸ
ಶಾರದಾ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಂ ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು
ಓಕೆ
ಹ
ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ ಸಮಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ ಧಾತಾ ರಿಪುನಿಷೂದನಃ ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಜೀವಲೋಕಸ್ಯ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಪರಿರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ದ 14th one ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಸ್ವಸ್ಯ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ ಸ್ವಜನಸ್ಯ ಚ ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ವೇದ ವೇದಾಂಗ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞೋ ಧನುರ್ವೇದೆ ಚ ನಿಷ್ಠಿತಃ. That is the second ta, right? Nishtitah. That is recite it. Rakshita swasya dharmasya
रक्षिता स्वस्य धर्मस्य
ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ ಸ್ವಸ್ಯ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಯ
svajanasya cha rakshita
स्वजनस्य च रक्षिता
ಸ್ವಜನಸ್ಯ ಚ ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ
Veda vedanga tattvajno
वेद वेदांग तत्वज्ञो
वेदाङ्गतत्त्वज्ञो
धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಧನುರ್ವೇದೆ ಚ ನಿಷ್ಠಿತಃ
ಧ ಒತ್ತು ಧ
ಧನುರ್ವೇದೆ ಚ ನಿಷ್ಠಿತಃ
ನಿಷ್ಠಿತಃ
ಧನುರ್ವೇದೆ ಚ ನಿಷ್ಠಿತಃ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್
धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः
करेक्ट रक्षिता स्वस्य धर्मस्य स्वजनस्य च रक्षिता वेद वेदांग तत्त्वज्ञो धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः and then the 15th sloka सर्व शास्त्रार्थ तत्त्वज्ञः स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान् सर्वलोक प्रिय साधुः अदीनात्मा विचक्षणः सर्वशास्त्रार्थ तत्त्वज्ञः
सर्वशास्त्रार्थतत्त्वज्ञः
सर्वशास्त्रार्थतत्त्वज्ञः
स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान्
स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान्
स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान्
सर्वलोक प्रिय साधुः
सर्वलोकप्रियः साधुः
correct
सर्वलोकप्रियः साधुः
correct you both pronounced in a proper way so you should not recite in such a way that sarvaloka priya sadhu when there is a dvikam it should be stressed kap like that sarvaloka priya sadhu you both pronounce in a perfect manner adinatma vichakshanah
अदीनात्मा विचक्षणः
अदीनात्मा विचक्षणः
सर्वशास्त्रार्थ तत्त्वज्ञः स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान् सर्वलोक प्रिय साधुः अदीनात्मा विचक्षणः ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಅವರೇ ನೀವೇನೋ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಅವರೇ ಹಲೋ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 16th ಶ್ಲೋಕಂ ಸರ್ವದಾಭಿಗತಃ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸದ್ಭಿಃ ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಸಂಧಿ ಗತಃ ಸದ್ಭಿಃ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಇವ ಸಿಂಧುಭಿಃ ಆರ್ಯಃ ಸರ್ವ ಸಮಶ್ಚೈವ ಆರ್ಯಃ ಸರ್ವ ಸಮಶ್ಚೈವ ಸದೈಕ ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶನಃ ಸದೈಕ ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶನಃ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಸದೈಕ ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶನಃ ಸರ್ವದಾಭಿಗತಃ ಸದ್ಭಿಃ
Swami, can you repeat?
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः न
सद्भिः
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः
करेक्ट सर्वदाभिगतः प्लस सद्भिः सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः करेक्ट
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः
yeah repeat it no problem repeat it
सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः
correct समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः
समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः
समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः
आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव
आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव
आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव
सदैकप्रियदर्शनः
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 सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव सदैकप्रियदर्शनः. This is how it goes. And then the 17th slokam. Sacha sarva gunopetah kausalyananda vardhanaha. Kausalya ananda vardhanaha. Samudra iva gambhirye dhairyena imavaniva. Sacha sarva gunopetah.
स च सर्वगुणोपेतः
स च सर्वगुणोपेतः.
There is no the stress for sa.
Sorry.
Sacha sarva gunopetah.
स च सर्वगुणोपेतः.
Correct. Kausalyanandavardhanah.
कौसल्यानन्दवर्धनः
कौसल्यानन्दवर्धनः.
Perfect. Samudra iva gambhirye.
समुद्र इव गाम्भीर्ये
Not the stress gha, normal gha. Samudra iva gambhirye.
समुद्र इव गाम्भीर्ये
Correct.
समुद्र इव गाम्भीर्ये
Dhairyena himavaniva.
धैर्येण हिमवानिव
धैर्येण हिमवान् इव.
Himavan plus iva himavaniva. Sacha sarva gunopetaha kausalyanandavardhanaha samudra iva gambhirye dhairyena himavaniva. 18th slokam. Vishnuna sadruso virye somavat priyadarsanaha kalagni sadrusaha क्रोधे क्षमया पृथ्वी समः. विष्णुना सदृशः प्लस वीर्ये सदृशो वीर्ये. राइट. सोमवत प्रियदर्शनः कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे क्षमया पृथ्वी ताथा सेकंड था पृथ्वी समः. विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये
विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये
विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये
सोमवत प्रियदर्शनः
सोमवत् प्रियदर्शनः
सोमवत् प्रियदर्शनः
कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे.
कालाग्निसदृश क्रोधे
Again there is a stress for sa, it's not needed. कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे.
कालाग्निसदृश क्रोधे
कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे
कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे
कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे
क्षमया पृथिवी समः.
क्षमया पृथिवी समः
क्षमया पृथिवी समः.
विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये सोमवत् प्रियदर्शनः कालाग्नि सदृशः क्रोधे क्षमया पृथिवी समः. 19th श्लोकम. धनदेन समस्त्यागे सत्ये धर्म इवापरः तमेवं गुण संपन्नं रामं सत्य पराक्रमम्. धनदेन समस्त्यागे
धनदेन समस्त्यागे
धनदेन समस्त्यागे
सत्ये धर्म इवापरः
सत्ये धर्म इवापरः
सत्ये धर्म इवापरः
तमेवं गुण संपन्नं
तमेवं गुणसम्पन्नं
तमेवं गुणसम्पन्नं
रामं सत्य पराक्रमम्.
रामं सत्य पराक्रमं
सत्यपराक्रमं
रामं सत्यपराक्रमं
correct
रामं सत्यपराक्रमं
धनदेन समस्त्यागे सत्ये धर्म इवापरः तमेवं गुणसम्पन्नं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम् 20th श्लोकम् ज्येष्ठम् again the second tha श्रेष्ठ गुणैर्युक्तं प्रियं दशरथः प्लस सुतम दशरथः सुतम प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं प्रकृति प्रिय काम्यया. So when there is a rutvam, it should be pronounced in a sarala way, satvika way. Kra is different, kru is different. When there is kru, prakriti, no. Prakriti. That is correct. It should be in a satvika manner. Okay. ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठ गुणैर्युक्तं
ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठगुणैर्युक्तं
ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठगुणैर्युक्तं
प्रियं दशरथः सुतं
प्रियं दशरथसुतं
प्रियं दशरथसुतं
प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं
प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं
ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಹಿತೈರ್ಯುಕ್ತಂ
प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं
प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं
प्रकृति प्रियकाम्यया
प्रकृतिप्रियकाम्यया
प्रकृतिप्रियकाम्यया
करेक्ट ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठ गुणैर्युक्तं प्रियं दशरथः सुतं प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं प्रकृति प्रियकाम्यया प्रकृति प्रियकाम्यया. We completed 20 slokas. So a sincere request to all the astikas, kindly practice all the sessions. Okay, you have been provided the recordings also. You can go through that, and even Dasan can share the sloka recordings playlist also to you. Kindly practice it. So by pronouncing it, ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಏನು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಲೀಟರ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕಾಂದ ಪುರಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇದೆ, ಚರಿತಂ ರಘುನಾಥಸ್ಯ ಶತಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರವಿಸ್ತರಂ. ಚತುರ್ಯುಗ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಾಯಣ ಇದೆ, ಅದು 100 ಕೋಟಿ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು ಇದ್ದ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಂಥ, 100 crore ಶ್ಲೋಕಾಸ್. ಅದೇ ರಾಮಾಯಣ ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ 24,000 24,000 ಶ್ಲೋಕಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಏಕೈಕ ಅಕ್ಷರಂ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಮಹಾಪಾತಕ ನಾಶನಂ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ದ ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಅಕ್ಷರ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಪಾತಕಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಹಾರ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಂತ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಲೆಟರ್ that you utter in Sri Ramayanam has the capability to diminish the greatest of sins. That is the reason we must pronounce in a proper manner. Each and every letter is important. Right? ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಶುಕ್ಲಾಂಬರಧರನಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಶುಕ್ಲಾಂಬರಧರಂ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸಚಿವರಂತ ಭುಜಂ. ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್? ಶುಕ್ಲಾಂಬರಧರಂ ವಿಷ್ಣುಂ ಶಶಿವರ್ಣಂ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜಂ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನವದನಂ ಧ್ಯಾಯೇತ್ ಸರ್ವವಿಘ್ನೋಪಶಾಂತಯೇ. ಹ್ರಸ್ವಂ, ಸ್ವರಿತಂ, ದ್ವಿಕಂ, all these are important when you learn and when you pronounce it. That's the reason So much concentration is needed. Kindly practice as much as possible. Okay. Kindly don't procrastinate it. Don't postpone it. Okay. Every Sunday, again 20 slokas will be added. Okay. Any concerns or any suggestions from your side?
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್.
Mm-hmm.
ಇದು ಚರಿತಂ ರಘುನಾಥಸ್ಯ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ,
Mm.
ಅದು ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಅಂತ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ.
Mm.
ರಾಮರಕ್ಷಾ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಂಸಾಂ ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅರ್ಥನಾ?
ಕೆಲವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಠ ಭೇದ ಇರಬಹುದು. ದಾಸ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಶ್ಲೋಕಂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಕಾಂದ ಪುರಾಣ. ಚರಿತಂ ರಘುನಾಥಸ್ಯ ಶತಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರವಿಸ್ತರಂ ಏಕೈಕಮಕ್ಷರಂ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ. ಪುಂಸಾಂ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಇಸ್ ದ
ಇದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ರಾಮರಕ್ಷಾ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರಮಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಇವತ್ತು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಓದಿದ್.
ಹೌದಾ? ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಮೀನ್ಸ್
ಕೇಳಿ
ದ
ಎರಡು.
ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಅಟ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ಪುಂಸಾಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಜೀವಾತ್ಮಗೆ ಉರಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಟೆಲ್, ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಅಟ್ಟರ್. ಏಕೈಕ ಅಕ್ಷರಂ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ತಂ, ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಲೆಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಆ ಪಾಠಕ ನಾಶ.
ಅದು
ಪಾಠ ಭೇದ
ಈ
ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರಬಹುದು.
particular-
ಪಾಠ ಭೇದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪಾಠ ಭೇದ ಅಂದಾಗ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ, ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ತರ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು ಪ್ರಪತ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಶ್ರೀ
ಪ್ರಪತ್ತಿ.com
ವೈಷ್ಣವ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Okay.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು.
ಹೌದಾ? ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಸರಿ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು? Anybody? Any astikas, any suggestions, or any clarification that you need from this session? Any particular slokam you want to recite?
రవి గారు
Hmm.
సార్, అంటే మంచిగా అనిపించిందండి మాకు. మీరు అంటే ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ అయితే నేను చేయలేదు కానీ, బట్ ఫెల్ట్ కంఫర్టబుల్. ఒకవేళ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ అవుట్ లో కానీ మీతో పాటు ప్రొనౌన్స్ చేసే అవకాశం అయితే ఉంటుందని అనుకుంటున్నానండి.
తప్పకుండా.
కానీ మీరు చెప్పింది వింటే ఒక అట్లీస్ట్ మైండ్ కి సెన్స్ అయితే అవుతుంది.
సో అందుకనే మీకు రికార్డింగ్ కూడా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. కాబట్టి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు కొంచెం డ్రాక్ చేసి 30 సెకండ్స్ 35 మినిట్స్ అలా పెడితే మీకు మళ్ళీ సంత కూడా ప్రారంభం అవుతుంది. కాబట్టి మనం అట్లా సంత కూడా వినొచ్చు, శ్లోక రికార్డింగ్ అని వినొచ్చు. ఎలా అయినా సరే డైలీ ఒక 2-3 శ్లోకాస్ మీరు తప్పకుండా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. అండ్ మీ పూజా మందిరంలో విన్నవించండి స్వామికి.
ఓకే అండి, తప్పకుండా.
నవరాత్రుల్లో శ్రీరామాయణ పారాయణ, నవరాత్రుల్లో శ్రీరామాయణ శ్లోక పఠనం చాలా విశేషం. ఓకే.
ఓకే ఓకే, సరేనండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సరే, మనం ముగించుకుందాం ఈరోజు సెషన్ని. వేద వేదాంత వేద్యాయ మేఘశ్యామలమూర్తయే పుంసాం మోహన రూపాయ పుణ్యశ్లోకాయ మంగళం. మంగళాశాసనపరైః మదాచార్య పురోగమైః సర్వైశ్చ పూర్వైరాచార్యైః సత్కృతాయాస్తు మంగళం. శ్రీమతే రామానుజాయ నమః. మళ్ళీ మనం వచ్చే ఆదివారం రోజున కలుద్దాం. అప్పటి లోపల సెషన్ అంతా ఒకసారి రివిజిట్ చేసుకోండి. ఈ మ్యాటర్ అంతా కూడా మీ అందరి సౌకర్యం కోసం, సో అందరికీ తెలియాలి అని వాటిని టైప్ చేసి పీపీటీస్ రూపంలో మళ్ళీ నోట్స్ రూపంలో అందడం జరుగుతుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్లీ ఫర్ యువర్ ఓన్ బెనిఫిట్. Kindly don't ignore it. Try to go through the notes also to have some fundamentals. Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja Jaya, Ramanuja. Swasti, Aneka Mangala Sasnams. Jai Shri Ram.